Washington is quietly rewriting the rulebook on your retirement benefits. From digital Social Security cards and rising Medicare premiums to a brand new $1 $390 stimulus check, the last 24 hours have been packed with announcements that could change how you receive or lose money. Don't let politicians, promises, or complicated proposals catch you off guard. In this video, we break down what's really happening, who's speaking out, and what it means for your Social Security, Medicare, VA, and SNAP benefits. Stay tuned. Your checkbook depends on it. Hello and welcome back. If you're 65 or older, the last day or so has been a whirlwind of news about your benefits. Federal agencies and politicians have been floating big changes, some real and some pure politics. Today we'll unpack these headlines and give you a clear picture of what's coming. These all references are from Fox News. Let's start with something that sounds like science fiction. Fox News Digital reported that the Social Security Administration is rolling out digital Social Security cards in summer 2025. Tech journalist Kurt Cyberguy Knudsen explained that anyone with a My Social Security account will be able to view their SSN online, eliminating mail delays and visits to the SSA office. The SSA hopes this will reduce paperwork and prevent lost cards. In theory, that's a win. Seniors won't have to worry about misplacing a paper card and waiting weeks for a replacement. But there's a catch. The Fox report warns that digital access raises cybersecurity risks. If someone hacks your account, they could view your SSN and steal your identity. My take is that this change is overdue, but the SSA must provide robust protections, two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and education on phishing scams. Seniors should sign up for My Social Security now and enable all security features. Don't click on suspicious emails claiming to be from the SSA. Now, these references are from Live, Now, Fox, Next, Medicare premiums. According to Live Now from Fox, the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services announced that the standard Part B premium will rise to $185 in 2025, about $10.30 more than in 2024. That's a 6% jump, higher than both inflation and the 2.5% COLA Social Security recipients will get next year. The deductible will also increase to $257, and about 8% of higher-income enrollees will pay income-related surcharges. The same notice. Why does this matter? Because Medicare premiums are deducted directly from your Social Security check. When premiums rise faster than COLA, your net benefit can shrink. CMS justifies the increase by citing higher healthcare costs. My view, this is a fairly routine adjustment. Part B premiums have risen almost every year, but the size of the jump, 6%, will erode some seniors. COLA. Lawmakers should consider measures to cap premium growth or provide credits for low-income seniors. If you have Medicare Advantage, compare plans during open enrollment. You might find one that limits out-of-pocket costs. These references are from DAV, a Disabled American Veterans. DAV Bulletin reminds us that the 2.5% COLA applies not just to Social Security, but also to VA disability compensation, clothing allowances, and survivor benefits. DAV Executive Director Randy Reese said the adjustment helps veterans cover essentials like food, housing, and utilities. The COLA took effect on January 1, 2025. For context, a 10% disability rating now pays about $4.28 more per month, while a 100% rating without dependents pays about $93.45 more. Compared with the big 8.7% jump in 2022, 2.5% feels small, but it's close to the average increase over the past decade. The takeaway: your VA check will grow slightly, but it won't fully offset rising Medicare premiums or grocery bills. Veterans should review their budgets and look into additional assistance programs. These references from NASDAQ. For seniors relying on SNAP, there is some modest good news. NASDAQ's financial news site reported that the USDA's Food and Nutrition Service increased maximum SNAP allotments for fiscal year 2025. In the 48 contiguous states, a family of four's maximum benefit rises to $975. Benefits are higher in Alaska and lower in Hawaii. Household size matters. For example, a one-person household's maximum is $292, while each additional person adds $220. Remember that SNAP benefits are means-tested. Many seniors on fixed incomes qualify but must navigate complex rules. The increase is tied to cost of living adjustments and took effect on the 1st of October 2024 for the 2025 benefit year. My advice: check with your local Department of Human Services or use online tools to see if your benefit will increase. Even an extra $10 a month can help with groceries. Also, watch for September 2025, when the USDA will announce the next adjustment. These references from ITEP, you might wonder why the child tax credit matters to seniors. First, many grandparents are primary caregivers. Second, tax policy changes often signal broader shifts. A recent Institute on Taxation and Economic Policy article warns that congressional Republicans have proposed removing the CTC for children whose parents lack Social Security numbers. The ITEP study estimates this would strip the credit from 4.5 million U.S. citizen children. Current law already restricts the CTC to children with SSNs. This proposal would go further. ITEP argues it would harm children and reduce tax compliance. Why bring this up? Because it shows how political battles over immigration can spill into benefit policy. Seniors should stay informed and support policies that help grandchildren out of poverty. Also, proposals that cut tax credits often foreshadow broader cuts to social programs. These references are from Kiplinger. There's been a lot of chatter about new stimulus checks. Let's separate fact from fiction. Real. The IRS is finishing up $400 payments to about 1 million people who never claimed the 2021 Recovery Rebate Credit. Kiplinger says the IRS identified these cases and began sending payments in late 2024. You must file a 2021 tax return by the 15th of April 2025 to get this money. If you receive Social Security and didn't file because your income was low, consider filing. You might be due money. Proposed. Senator Josh Hawley's American Worker Rebate Act would use tariff revenues to send $600 rebate checks. Kiplinger notes that tariff revenue is far below what's needed and that the bill hasn't passed. Former President Donald Trump backs the idea. It plays well politically, but until Congress passes it, it's just a talking point. My take: treat this as campaign rhetoric. Trump floated similar promises before the 2024 election and walked them back once in office. Rumor: social media posts claim the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, championed by Elon Musk, will send $5,000 checks. Kiplinger debunks this, noting DOGE has saved only about $130 billion, about $807 per taxpayer, and that no law authorizes such payments. Seniors, please don't share or depend on this rumor. New program. An Economic Times report highlights a one-time $390 stimulus payment targeted at low- and middle-income Americans, including Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA beneficiaries. Eligibility thresholds mirror past stimulus payments. Income under $75,000 for singles and $150,000 for couples. The payment is tax-free and automatic if you have recently filed taxes or receive benefit. Seniors should ensure their direct deposit information with Social Security and the IRS is current, and watch for official notices. These benefit headlines don't occur in a vacuum. They're tied to politics. Digital Social Security cards and Medicare cost increases are administrative changes. But proposals like the tariff rebate or cuts to the child tax credit are politically motivated. As we head into the 2026 midterms, politicians will promise big, beautiful bills to sway older voters. Remember when President Trump promised to protect Social Security and Medicare during the 2024 campaign? He later proposed budget plans that included entitlement reforms. Similarly, a new administration could roll back or delay the digital SSN rollout. Watch what politicians do, not just what they say. Another factor is inflation. While the 2.5% COLA feels small, inflation has slowed to around 2.4%. That's why the COLA is smaller than last year's 3.2%. But many seniors experience higher personal inflation because they spend more on health care. Rising Medicare premiums exacerbate this. The modest SNAP increase helps, but food prices remain volatile. Meanwhile, one-time stimulus payments provide temporary relief, but don't address long-term affordability. Pros: digital SSN cards could make it easier to access benefits quickly. SNAP and VA COLA increases will put a bit more money in your pocket. The $1 $390 stimulus payment, if it launches, would help with essential bills. Unclaimed 2021 rebates offer free money for those who missed out. Cons: rising Medicare premiums and deductibles will eat into Social Security checks. The 2.5% COLA is small compared with healthcare inflation. The digital SSN rollout poses security risks. Political proposals like the tariff rebate raise expectations but may never materialize. Changes to the child tax credit could indirectly harm seniors raising grandchildren. In summary, the last 24 hours show that benefits policy is dynamic. Some changes, like digital SSN cards and Medicare premium adjustments, are happening. Others, like new stimulus checks or tariff rebates, are proposals that may or may not pass. My advice for seniors is, verify information through official sources like SSA.gov, CMS.gov, and IRS.gov. Don't trust viral posts. Secure your accounts by using strong passwords and enabling multi-factor authentication, especially when digital SSN cards launch. Plan for higher Medicare costs by reviewing Part B and Part A premiums and considering supplemental insurance. Claim what you're owed. File a 2021 return if you missed the recovery rebate credit and keep your information current to receive the possible $1 $390 payment. Stay engaged politically. Write to your representatives about protecting Social Security, Medicare, SNAP, and VA benefits. Beware of politicians promising large payouts without clear funding. Thank you for watching. Share this video with friends and family so they know what's really happening with their benefits. Remember, staying informed is your best defense against uncertainty.